Welcome back guys to our brand new video as we travel through this tropical paradise called Poovar. Poovar is a laid-back coastal village in southern state of Kerala in India. The name Poovar means the river of flowers, as coined by Raja Marthanda Varma, the king of Travancore, until his death in 1758. Enveloped in the serene Poovar Backwaters, flanked by the Arabian Sea on the east and the majestic towering Ghats to the west. Poovar lies about 30 kilometers from Trivandrum International Airport, railway station and bus station. We were picked up around 3:30 p.m. at the starting point of the boat ride in Poovar. The boat trip starts from near the Poovar Bridge. As we enjoyed the mesmerizing beauty of the gleaming backwaters, we get to know about the locations along the banks of the backwater, as narrated by Thomas the Boatman. The 2-hour boat ride will assure you a never-before experience during your trip to Kerala. Cool air from the vegetation prevails all around, and dark shadows formed by the trees loom over the entire ride. That's another abandoned boat among the thick mangrove forest as we continue our journey. As we make our way through the Naya backwaters, Poovar opens out to the dream golden beach. Totally disconnected from the Indian mainland, sandwiched between the Naya River on one side and the Arabian Sea on the other. The beach is known as Golden Sands Beach because of the golden hue of its sands. The beach is exotic and stretches for miles, so one can have a long walk on its golden sands. Swimming is allowed only from October to May. There are no other water sports allowed here. Hence, if one is looking for beach activities, then this is not the place to visit. As the boats passed by, flocks of birds kept flying towards their nests. As we head back, Thomas offered us to visit the Elephant Rock, situated right next to the beach with a cross on it and a floating church with a massive statue. However, we skipped and went past. The handful of food joints found here are very expensive and mostly floating. You can easily spot birds like sea egret, Indian cormorant, kingfisher, snakebird, and lots more. The coconut palms on the fringe of the islands, swaying gently, was a mesmerizing sight. Watch the film Anaconda? Thomas the Boatman proudly tells us that this is the very place where Anaconda was filmed. Was I impressed? Well, let's put it this way. My immediate question was, are there snakes here? And to my surprise, his answer was, he's not sure, but there might be. Our boat was stopped by the floating police to check for the boat license and insurance. Thankfully, the boat was fully covered, but the police educated us as passengers. We are responsible for our own safety. Thus, we needed to check the boat's license and insurance before we undertake a journey. Therefore, as a word of caution to all our viewers, do check for the same before embarking on a journey. Here is a floating tender coconut vendor. We stopped alongside and drank refreshing coconut water, scooping out the delicious tender flesh with makeshift spoons out of coconut husk. It was one of the most relaxing, idyllic days of our 4-day trip to Trivandrum. During your trip to Kerala, think of relaxing on a boat ride to Poovar, one of the many scenic locations in God's own country. The place was really beautiful, with wild trees, shrubs, mangroves and coconut groves on either floating through narrow canals surrounding the mangroves. The canals seemed totally unexplored. It was a different experience cruising along the river, listening to the songs of the birds and sounds of the leaves from the coconut groves. On our next trip to Poovar, we are sure to take the sunrise or sunset cruise. Would you? Let us know in your comments what is your best part of the journey to a Kerala backwater cruise. Au revoir till our next video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Watch out for our next video, and until then, bye!